What's going on? It's your boy Joe from the Fragrance Den. I have a new fragrance I want to review with you guys. This just came in, and this is a designer fragrance, and I'm super duper excited about this fragrance. Now, sometimes, we want the latest and greatest, and I get it. I too like new fragrances, but sometimes you got to take a step back, go a little bit back in time, and review some of these classic fragrances that just nobody's talking about right now. But man, they should, because they really truly stand the test of time. Now, today's fragrance falls into that category. It is a straight banger. Okay, now what I'm talking about today is Prada L'Homme Intense. Prada L'Homme Intense. I think this came out in like 2017, so almost 10 years ago. But when I tell you this still hits today, it still hits today. And with the weather being the way it is, we've been getting snow day after snow day where I'm from, up in Northeast in New Jersey. And this right here, this bottle right here is perfect for this type of weather. Now, for full disclosure, let me just say, these designer fragrances, they kind of, they kind of frustrate me. Putting a Prada bottle in a cardboard box like this is just a sin. It's like there's no, presentation. There's no, I should say there's no thought process in the packaging. And that's a little frustrating. For those of us who buy these Middle Eastern fragrances, we know not only is the fragrance good, but the packaging, the presentation, all of that, it's just top notch. It's top tier. And it's time that these designer houses really step up their game. So now, even though the box is a little, the bottle is a beautiful bottle. This is all black. The back of it, if you can see right here, it says Prada and it's textured. And I really like the bottle presentation. So even though the box is trash, the bottle is, is fire. I really do like this. But let's see how this smells. I'll show you the atomizer, and just so you know, I've been wearing this all day. Tons of compliments. Let's just go over the notes real quick. This is Iris Monster. So it opens up with like a burst of iris. Now, what it reminds me of is Dior Homme Intense, which is another fragrance that is very iris forward. This is iris at the top. Now, in the middle notes, you're going to get patchouli. You're going to get a little bit of amber. And then on the dry down, you get a little bit of tonka bean, some leather, which is beautiful. The leather in this fragrance is beautiful. And then you get that sandalwood. When I think of sandalwood, I think of like creaminess, because when there's that note of sandalwood, it just makes and blends everything together. And that's what this fragrance is. Let me show you the atomizer real quick. Nice atomizer on this as well. And I mean, I've been smelling this on me, but just so you know, you get the iris. This is a very well blended, high quality fragrance. So Prada actually did their thing. I'm not sure who the perfumer is on this, but man, they were in the lab and they cooked up something that's fire. So even though this is an old school fragrance, man, it still hits today. And sometimes you got to go old school. So this right now online, I think it retails for around $80. You cannot find this in stores anymore. For some reason, I guess Prada discontinued this. So if you go into your Macy's, your Sephora's, your, Bloomingdale's, I don't think you could actually find this. I think this is only sold online, and on online, there's that price range is, I think you could get it for around 80, but I've seen it for over 100 as well. But listen, for a designer fragrance, you're going to have to pay designer prices. So that comes with the territory. But I got to tell you, I absolutely love this fragrance. Now, I did yesterday, I put this on, I sprayed it 4 times on my neck, 2 times on my wrist, which is kind of like my norm. I usually do, 2 on each side, and then a couple sprays on the wrist. And wifey, when I went into the bedroom, she was like, bro, whatever you're wearing, it is like filling and clogging up the room. So she was like, you sprayed way too much. And I was like, dag, I just did 6 sprays. So this, and performance wise, this is a beast mode fragrance. And the projection, right? And the what's that word? The well, you know what I'm saying. The sillage, right? No, the oh my God, what is the name of that word? The you know, where the fragrance encompasses all around you. The ciliage, this I can't get it right now. It's leaving my brain. But the projection and the way this fragrance surrounds you is you know, is one of those beast mode type of fragrance. It's a fragrance that actually walks into the room before you actually do, and when you leave, it stays there and it's talking to people like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? It's that kind of fragrance. So for me to get a beast mode fragrance that is high with iris and it has like that milky woodiness, that milky leather. And just for full disclosure, I'm not even a big fan of leather fragrances. Like, in order for me to like a leather fragrance, it has to be done right. Ciliage. Yeah, that's the word I was thinking about before. The ciliage, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. That's going to bother me all day. But you know what I'm saying? This leather, the way this fragrance does leather, it does it as such a way where it's not too manly. It's not too like off-putting, because that's what leather does to me. Like, if it's just leather, it doesn't appeal to me. It has to be, you know, the leather has to, what's the right word? Like embrace or like lift up the fragrance in a way where it just adds to it, right? It's a note that's adding to the fragrance. It's not the dominant note. And in this, the leather just adds to this fragrance. It adds to the sandalwood, and it makes it so appealing, so, you know, beautiful. That's really what it is. Now, who should wear this fragrance, right? If you're going to a wedding, if you're a man that's in the boardroom, if you're an older man, I think this is an older type of scent for men who are a little bit more mature. This is that type of fragrance. You know what I mean? This is not a fragrance, you know, if you don't got your act together, you should be wearing, because this just elevates. It's elegance. It's clean and well, and it's a clean and well-rounded type of fragrance. So listen, I know I'm glazing it. I know I'm spending way too long on it, but when I get a fragrance that is that good, it's hard for me not to talk about it. It's hard for me not to get excited about it. So if you haven't copped this, do yourself a favor. If you love iris, if you like leather, you're going to love this fragrance. This is Joe from The Fragrance Den. Another video. I see you on the next one. I'm out.